Hey guys, how's it going? Master Bucks here, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new season in this Newcastle United career mode. Yes, people, for the first time in this series, we're about to start off a beginning of a Premier League season. We have a brand new team for this 2022-2023 Premier League season, of course. We've added in certain players like Paul Pogba, who's joined us after signing a pre-contract. And then, of course, we have Diego Carlos, who we bought, I think, in February. Obviously, we joined and started this career mode at the end of the January transfer window last season. Well, now Diego Carlos is here. It is a fresh start. We're not beginning this career mode now like we did at the beginning of it in the relegation zone. We've got a fresh start, and I get the feeling that this team is surely going to be a decent way away from the bottom of the Premier League table. A brand new season obviously means a lot of things for this new career mode, so let's go through it all. First off, we begin with the budget. $350 million for us to spend this season as the richest club in the world of football, and I get the feeling we could make 4-5 major signings in just this window alone. Again, pretty insane to think about when we've already added in Paul Pogba and we've already added in Diego Carlos as well. You also may or may not notice from the mini kits how they're a little bit different. Yes, we have a brand new bunch of kits for this 2022-2023 season as well. First off, the goalkeeper kits. We have got a brand new sponsor, ladies and gentlemen. Aramco is the biggest oil manufacturer in Saudi Arabia, and of course it kind of felt like it would only make sense that they could be a future sponsor of Newcastle United. I wouldn't be surprised if they do end up becoming a shirt sponsor of Newcastle, but we have gone and made them the front shirt sponsors of Newcastle United. We are still a Castor brand sponsored shirt as well, because of the fact that I think some of our owners now, our new owners, actually have quite a decent little stake in Castor. So no Adidas or Nike, I don't think, not yet. And on top of the goalkeeper kits, we also have the new home kit, ladies and gentlemen, which is such a clean looking design, going back to the very, historic, normal, not the super thick stripes, which I think look all right, but I'm really a big fan of this traditional black and white with the tinge of gold mixed in there. I think it looks absolutely awesome. But of course, it's not just the goalkeeper kit and the home kit. We also have a brand new away kit as well, which I think looks bloody tidy, and even a third kit, an alternative kit that we will also bust out, I reckon, from time to time in this season. But along with Aramco, the new front shirt sponsor, we also have, like it feels like almost every Premier League team does these days, a crypto sponsor as well. Our sleeve sponsors for this season will be the FOOTBALLERZ NFT collection. FOOTBALLERZ is an OpenSea collection of some of the biggest and best footballers in the world as one-of-a-kind NFTs. From Messi, Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappe, all the way down to players like Martin Braithwaite and Samuel Umtiti. They even have Legends NFTs with some of the most iconic historic players like, for example, Ronaldinho, Pele, Maradona, and such. The kits are absolutely fire. Shout out to Road One Kits, who put these all together for the new season, and I'm sure he'll be putting together a couple of new shirts over the course of this series as well. So these are going to be hard to top, but be sure to check him out. He has a Twitter and a Buy Me Coffee if you want to check out his work for yourself. So check him out in the description. But now then, people, on to the shortlist. Of course, I had a bunch of players in the shortlist at the end of last season. I asked you guys for a few more suggestions, and now I have got a stacked shortlist of players that I'd be super keen to make moves on. Some may surprise you. And if you don't mind me, people, I think it's time for me to go to work. Newcastle United were taken over not that long ago, but now it's time for Newcastle United to take over. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and let's splash some cash. Starting off with James Tarkowski, a man heavily linked with Newcastle United, didn't join us in January, but he's a free agent now, and I think we can slide him into the team. One thing you may also notice, ladies and gentlemen, in these negotiations, is that I have given myself a bit of a facelift. Have a look at that. I have a brand new face for myself in the game, and it's absolutely spot on compared to the old one. It's actually like looking at myself in some sort of virtual mirror. Well, anyway, James Tarkowski, let's get you signed up, mate. Welcome to the team. And it's not just my head in game that's been done up as well. I've also got one made for Diego Carlos as well. So I'm looking on point. So too is Diego Carlos. And again, the man responsible is KepaRik for putting together my brand new head in the game, and the same with Diego Carlos. I'm sure he'll be making a few more faces for us over the course of the series as well. So once again, if you want to check out his work too, his links to his Twitter and Buy Me Coffee are in the description down below. Go check him out as well. So we're going to add Tarkowski into the starting 11, taking out Jamal Lascelles, Diego Carlos alongside him, and the brand new captain will be Kieran Trippier. been a revelation for the club since coming, and his leadership shines through, so I think a captaincy for him makes perfect sense. Another fullback, though, we're going to go for alongside Trippier will be Spinazzola. One of the best left backs in the world. I was super tempted to go for Robin Gosens, who was also in my little shortlist, but I've ended up going for Leonardo Spinazzola instead. Hopefully we should be able to get him for around about 40 million, maybe 50 might have to be the number. Yeah, they do say 53.6. If I just round this down to 50 million flat, surely that'll be fine. And it looks like it will be. Done and dusted, we've got him. This one right here, this will be a big get for us as well. We're looking at a decent wage for him here, a 20 clean sheet bonus. If he hits that, he more than earns his money, so we're going to accept that. Spinazzola now joins Newcastle United, so we have really sorted out our back line today. I mean, just look at this. 84, 84, 81, and 83. What a back line. Welcome to Newcastle, Leonardo Spinazzola. Mega signing for us right there. Two huge signings for us right there. And we still have 300 million to play with. One player that you might have noticed is a free agent is Ousmane Dembele. Now, ladies and gentlemen, while there is a chance that, yes, he may be linked with Newcastle, I highly doubt in real life he would actually join Newcastle. I don't know why. I don't see it happening. And you want to know something that might blow your mind? Even though we have a 25-year-old 84 rated player as a free agent, I am not going to sign him. Ousmane Dembele on his day is class, but his days are very few and far between. It's been a long time since his days at Dortmund, and he, let's be honest, almost single-handedly helped bloody kill Barcelona. He was such a letdown, demanding so much cash, being injured for so long. I'm not sure if I want that guy at my football club. I'm being dead set honest with you, which is why some of you might think I'm losing my mind, but I'm going to go for Gareth Bale, who's a free agent, 80 rated, not a super amount of pace, or not as quick anyway, compared to Dembele, but I think technically he's got all the ability, and I'm just going to go for it, man. I'd honestly prefer to have Bale over Dembele at my football club. You might think I am nuts for thinking that. Maybe I am nuts, but I'm doing it anyway. And to be honest with you, Gareth Bale is more of a temporary player to play in that right wing position and not an absolute future mainstay in that position for me. So we're going to sign this man to a two-year deal with 70k wage, goal bonus of only 5. I'm sure he'll hit that, and we're going to sign him into the team. Gareth Bale now playing for Newcastle United. You may all think I'm nuts for that, but I still want to keep an element of realism wherever I can in this career mode, where we're going to be just spending money like crazy. But we are not done, ladies and gentlemen. We still have more players that we could sign if we so wanted to, and looking at that starting 11, there are only 2 positions now in it where we have players below an 80 rating. And to be honest with you, I might only make one signing for one position, and that position will be the striker position. I'm going to get a star-studded striker for that position. And no, I'm not going to make it Mbappe, and I'm not going to make it Haaland. I'm going to show at least some progression that we can make it to the Champions League before we start going for the ridiculous signings. Ladies and gentlemen, the player I have decided to sign is Gabriel Jesus. This is a guy I've been wanting to sign in career mode for so long. I've never really had the opportunity or the best ability to do so. And looking at his current position in the team, it looks like I might be able to get him for pretty bang on his value. And he's also a guy that can play right wing too. So if I feel the need, I could sign another striker, move him to right wing later down the track when maybe Bale starts to drop off. Maybe not some of the names that you guys were expecting, but I'm liking it, and I'm keeping you on your toes, I've made some surprising moves in this window, and I don't think anyone can deny that at all. I'm just going to go ahead and offer that 70 million, a little above his value, and I think Pep could almost go for this, and it looks like that he will. Done and dusted, just like that. He almost didn't even need to come all the way down to my offices, man. We could have just done this over a Zoom call. But let's go ahead and sign the Brazilian number 9. We have already got Joel Linton. We've already added Bruno Guimaraes. Now Diego Carlos. Now Gabriel Jesus. Bloody hell, Wolves had a Portuguese revolution. We're about to have another kind of Portuguese revolution, but Brazilian. We'll accept his demands. We'll bring him into the team. We've got a brand new striker at this football club at Newcastle United, and his name is Gabriel Jesus. Oh my goodness, son, welcome. But there you have it though, Spinazzola, Tarkowski. We then went ahead and brought in Bale as well, and now we've gone and added Gabriel Jesus to Newcastle United. Just look at this brand new starting 11. This is nuts. Sam Maximin, Gabriel Jesus, Gareth Bale, maybe a slightly older, slightly washed Gareth Bale at the right wing. But still though, you've got a midfield three of Pogba, KepaRik, and Joel Linton. And again, we might even look to make another midfield signing to maybe swap out Joel Linton, but I might leave that to you guys. Then you've got the back line of Spinazzola, Tarkowski, Diego Carlos, and Trippier with Dubravka in goal. I can still keep Dubravka in goal for this season if I really wanted to, but we might almost make another goalkeeper signing there if need be. Like, lads, we can just do whatever we want. God, I hope Newcastle stay up in real life. And the just straight up hilarious thing about this is that I would say at least 2 out of 4 of these signings are pretty bloody realistic, and I would think Bale and Tarkowski. I think that's not too far off. Spinazzola's maybe. Jesus, probably a maybe as well. He's already at one club that probably pays him quite handsomely. So, but still. We've given Paul Pogba the number 16, Diego Carlos number 2. We got Gabriel Jesus going back to his old days with the number 33. And then we have got Leonardo Spinazzola with the number 4. And then James Tarkowski with his number 5 as well. Can't forget too, Gareth Bale with the number 11. That is so iconic with him as well. We're still in the process of course, moving out some of the older players that we don't necessarily need, like Vilca, like probably Jeff Hendrick, or shipping him all the way off to Serie A now. And while I'm sorting out personnel too, I do remember, of course, and we all remember, James Brown, my 90+ potential superstar that we had in our youth academy. I now am going to turn him into a striker. I know you guys all wanted me to. Looking at his stats, it's obvious. 76 pace with 74 shooting. He's a centre mid / CDM with skill moves and weak foot like that, with just insane shooting. It doesn't make sense. So in a week, he will be a striker and his overall should fly up. Let's actually advance forward to that next week. We'll advance into August and hopefully see what his overall is going to be. Take your guesses now. The boy has potential to be special. He's up to 71. So we have already got ourselves now a bit of a future prospect, maybe only 18 and 71 with, we know, 90+ potential. Could this James Brown fella be a guy that ends up overtaking Gabriel Jesus? Maybe we never need Mbappe or Haaland. I don't know. Maybe we've got the next Mbappe Haaland right here. I do not know. But one thing's for sure, I can't wait to see how his career pans out. We've got Wilson on the bench if need be. We've got so much quality now. We are just such an insane team. Everyone's back from international duty with the World Cup. Joel Linton, of course, the only player now in the team that's lower than 80 rated. If you were wondering who got up in the World Cup, by the way, it was a mad final. Portugal apparently qualified for it, and the Netherlands won 5-4 on penalties after a 3-3 final. Crazy stuff. I wonder if this man James Brown will ever play a World Cup in the future. Bloody hell, guys. You thought this starting 11 was good. Have a look at this. This is our second team. This is our second team. That second team looks reminiscent of basically what our first team looks like today. It's absolutely unbelievable. You might even see us go on a bit of a cup run. You never know this season. Bloody been 60-something years since Newcastle won anything. But anyway, Frank Yannick Kessié is the first midfielder that I'm interested in signing for the team. I'm showing them all off to you so that way I can hopefully get your input. Leave it in the comment section out of all of these players who you want me to sign. Keep in mind, we've already got a good CDM in KepaRik, although maybe we could bring Kessié, play him in that position, move KepaRik up, or maybe vice versa, I don't know. We have got Renato Sanchez, who's got to be one of the most well-rounded statistically players in the game. It's just absolutely nuts. Only 82 rated compared to some of the others, but he could be a shout. We've got Yuri Tielemans, who's actually gone to Liverpool in this career mode, amazingly, and pretty expensive. But, I mean, we've got the cash for it. We've actually saved a decent amount of money despite having the insane quality players and the money that we've got. So, Could go for him. Could go for Mikel Merino, who used to play for Newcastle United not that long ago. I think he was a loan or whatever, but he ended up leaving. And well, like a lot of Newcastle players, after they leave Newcastle, they turn out bloody insane. Another ridiculously well-rounded player, decent defender, decent, just playmaker and everything. There are some really, really good options there. I think it would be very tough to have a clear favorite. I don't really think you can go wrong with any of these players. It's just Sanchez is maybe the lower rated, even though he's still got great stats. You just cannot go wrong here. Kessié, I think we get a decent value for money for. Renato Sanchez, we would definitely get great money for. He's literally only worth 51 mil. Keep in mind that money is basically not an issue here. If this really matters, Tielemans will cost us a pretty penny. And then Merino, yeah, about a decent amount of value there. I would say fair enough value for him too. To be totally honest with you, I'm just going to look at the comment section and try to gauge to see who the more popular pick is, and we'll sign him before the end of this transfer window. But for now, we're playing our first Premier League game of this new season. And we're starting off our new Premier League season with a derby game against Middlesbrough, the Tyne Tees derby. God damn it, my new head model looks absolutely insane. Again, a major shout out to KepaRik. Bro, you have smashed this. I'm already getting asked if I think we can make Europa League. To be fair, I wonder if Newcastle were to survive in real life, make some of the signings that we made, would we have that anticipation already? I don't think we would, but still though. Can we expect to see Spinazzola play? He'll play when the time's right. You'll see him in action soon enough, as in very first game. I'm playing him. I didn't buy him for nothing. And then the final one, there's been a lot of buzz around Gabriel Jesus. This is the interesting one. I'm not sure a lot of you would have expected that this was the guy I would have gone for. We'll see how it goes. I want to give the lad every chance. He'll take his chances when it comes. Yeah, there you go. Show a bit of enthusiasm and get it behind him a little bit. But lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's get this starting 11, its first run around, and gosh, I cannot wait. The Tyne Tees derby, first game of this Premier League season. The away kit's going to have to wait. I think the alternative kit's going to be the first kit that we run around with this season. Let's do it then, people. What a starting 11 we have built, and we've really not spent that much. We're yet to make a crazy ass signing. At some point in this series, I will, like an Mbappe or Haaland, like that kind of level. I suppose Pogba's pretty big, but we even got him on a free. I will one day go off, but I'm waiting for us to get to those peaks, if you know what I mean. We need to start qualifying for Europe before we start making those absolutely nuts transfers. I mean, I feel like we've still done pretty bloody brilliantly, and let's hopefully start off this brand new Premier League season with a win. Get excited, Newcastle United fans. It's a brand new era. Hopefully the start of something special, and what a better way to get off to it than pumping your rivals. I mean, there can't be a better way than that. Let's go. Let's go ahead and take these boys down and hopefully grab the 3 points today. I feel like that's expected of us now, and with the team that we have built, going up against the level of opposition that we are about to face, recently promoted Middlesbrough. But this is it. 4-3-3 formation still with 2 new men, or 3 new men technically in the back line, I suppose. We've got a brand new midfielder in Pogba and Gabriel Jesus and Gareth Bale in our front 3 alongside Alan Saint-Maximin. Decent players on the bench. What a team. Holy crap, boys. This is the start of something special. I can feel it. In my loins, I can feel it. The new era of Newcastle United is kicked off and underway. Gabriel Jesus has got us rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to kick off. We'll see just who is going to get the first goal of this new era. But I tell you what, I can barely get the ball. Middlesbrough have just been holding it in their back half for the first 15 minutes. There we go. Finally an intercept. And their back 5 is pushed up a fair bit. Pogba. The Manchester City man's going to slip in. The Manchester United man, or vice versa. And Gabriel Jesus' first touch of the ball with the Newcastle United kit on is a goal. The Manchester United man slips in the Manchester City man. Former Manchester City man, I suppose. He's a Newcastle boy now. What a dink. Sublime. And it's just away from the keeper. It just dips in. What a start to life. Can you believe what we have built here already within just a half a season of this career mode? Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself because we still got about 70 minutes of football to play. But a goal on debut for our new number 9, technically number 33. We're off, people. The drag back. Another tackle. Diego Carlos will get it this time. Lovely. And now we might be off down the right-hand side. Does he have pace? Gareth Bale. I think he should do. A little touch there. Lay off for Joel Linton, set this one up. Or it could go right up the middle. It's picked out the wrong man. I wanted Jesus. Might have gotten a bit too excited. Diego Carlos has made multiple big tackles already. This is lovely to see. Now Saint-Maximin's going to go on a run. They're not going with him. Saint-Maximin, it's fingertips saved by Stojanovic again. What more? Tarkowski. Oh, no, Tarkowski's been stripped. That's not a good sign indeed. But Spinazzola cleans up his mess. Here we go. Joelinton seeing so much of the ball early on. And Gabriel Jesus could be in here. I'm taking it. Cutting it back. We've got Bale in for a tap in. And Gareth Bale will score. Hello. Welcome to Newcastle United. Our two attackers have both got goals on debut within the first half. Brilliant. Knocking it forward past his defender. Bale gets by his, and the tap-in is solid. Tucking that one away into the bottom corner. Away with the momentum of the keeper. No chance he gets to that. And I'm looking pretty happy. Why wouldn't I be? We're absolutely running the show early on, and we've got breathing space. And half-time. What a start to our new Premier League campaign. 2 goals to the 2 new attackers up front. That is the perfect way to get them rolling with this football club. Come on, lads. If we get a big enough win, we could see ourselves top of the Premier League after week 1. I don't know if that's getting a little too ahead of myself, but I just want to see it. Oh, Duncan Watmore tried something. No good there. Trippier playing it now forward for Joelinton, and let's move this thing forward. For a back 5, they have such a high line. It is nuts. Little layoff there. Jesus could slip him in. Could be another one. Could be a tap in for Joelinton. The 2 Brazilians combine as well. And Joelinton gets a Premier League goal in game number 1 of the season. Oh my God, people. This is, yes, only Middlesbrough. Yes, they're recently promoted. Yes, we have built this star-studded team now. Jesus has 2 goal contributions. No, 3 goal contributions in his first game. Am I excited or what? I tell you what, I've got a bit of a chub going. Oh, this surely cannot be the just rest of this career mode. Is it just all up from here? It can't be. I don't know what monster we have built, but my Lord, it's going so brilliantly today. Oh, what more? Tarkowski tackled into the path. Oh, how's he missed him there? Dubravka will make a save. It's a very soft shot. Pogba gets a yellow for an earlier infringement. Maybe our worst moment of the game right there. And all things considering, that's far from terrible. Just clear the ball away, or Dubravka can just hold. That is such a ridiculously good ball through. And now we've got Joelinton. And Joelinton will surely have Jesus. Or Joelinton can maybe go the whole way. Pass here. It will be 4. Oh my goodness. This is turning into a mega win. It was already a mega win. Now it's turning into a statement. Jesus just running all the way through unchecked. And Joelinton, we got released by our goalkeeper, Dubravka. Give him the unofficial assist. He set that goal up, and it's 4 for the first game of the season, and I think we are going to see ourselves top of the table now. Trippier tackle right in the path of Pavero, who just runs away from him, and Trippier will get that one as well. Every defender today, I cannot overstate how brilliant they've been. Joelinton, does he have the pace? Will he be able to get by? Oh, just a little opening. It won't get past McNair, though. Could have had a 5th. Could have. We might still maybe. They're making a change. We might run out of time, though, I think, sadly. Unbelievable today. Look at some of the bloody decent players we can bring on as well. Willock, Wilson, Almiron. Decent players to be coming off of a bench. Crazy stuff. Is there a chance? Oh, not with a pass like that. That's very poor. But it is going to be full time. 4-0. We are absolutely insane now. This team, I don't think that's a true test of our abilities, though. We're going to have to wait until we face, oh, Man City or Liverpool or someone like that. But goddamn, could not start a Premier League season better than that. All the new faces seem to have a brilliant day. Jesus with, I think he had an involvement in every single goal. 4 goal involvements in your debut. Has anyone had a better debut than that? 1 away from maybe possibly getting a hat-trick. Didn't happen for him, but still, what a performance. We slap up Middlesbrough in a 4-0 win, and I think we are top of the Premier League table. You're goddamn right we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is ridiculous. By the way, shout out to Preston North End, who have qualified for the Premier League along with Middlesbrough. And who would the other team be? I think it would be, of course, Fulham. Yes, in 12th. Well, people, the next game we have is against Everton. I might simulate this game just to see what our results in sim games are like as well. Hard to judge off of one game, but we'll see. Still the same starting 11. Of course, Everton were struggling both in this career mode and in real life, so we'll see what we get from this. Come on, boys. Big dub, hopefully. And we will get it. A 3-0 victory. Joelinton scores. Sam Maximin scores. And Jesus scores again. Oh, mate, I am excited. I might even sim this Carabao Cup game. And look, again, Carabao Cup, winning a cup this season, it would be great. But I do want to try to get Premier League, as high a position in Premier League as possible. That is my focus. I might even give my second string a run against Watford to see how strong they are. The odds are going to be against them, to be fair. They're the away side with, you know, mid to high 70 rated players all around. But I think maybe if Watford rotate, we're a chance. Oh, and they must have rotated a bit because, I mean, we still had guys like Wilson and Shelby. Like, we basically have borderline the starting 11 that we have right now, minus maybe Dubravka, Sam Maximin, and maybe one or two others that played this game. And yet it was good enough for a 2-0 win. Holy hell, it's just insanity, ladies and gentlemen. And look, well, we have the deadline day only a couple of days away. I might leave things here with this game against Burnley. Another winnable game for us. We could maybe start our season with like 4 on the trot, 3 in the Premier League, and then 1 in the Carabao Cup. That's just unheard for Newcastle United. God, and we haven't even conceded a goal either yet, people remember. That's unbelievable. And one other thing too, remember to vote for who you want me to sign as the other midfielder in this window, or if we even do sign a midfielder in this window, maybe we save it for January. But I'm still looking at Kessier, Sanchez, Tielemans, and Marino, but I've also gone ahead and added one more in. I know he's only 82 rated, but James Ward-Prowse is another guy that I was very, very keen on picking up. I think I've already picked him up in a career mode or 2, so understandable with a little lack of pace, being 27, the oldest of all the mids, and yeah, and all that. But I still think, like, obviously his set piece taking is elite, but I think maybe there might be some other options in there. If you want to go for Marino, Tielemans, Sanchez, Kessier, make your voices heard. Joel Linton's already gone up and overall, and he had a great game, and he scored like 2-something goals already. Who knows, maybe if we keep him his spot, he could just fly up and overall despite being 26. Hey, who knows? All I do know is that I'm absolutely gassed with the start of this Premier League season and with this season in general. Lads, if you have enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. This career mode is about to take off. I know it will. This team's about to take off. And ladies and gentlemen, I will see you for the next one. Masterbuck signing out. Vote for your midfielders down below. Catch you for the next one. See you later and bye-bye.